Hello, everyone. Sometimes, the calmest moments come right before everything changes in the blink of an eye. Ready? Let's dive into scenes that will make you shout, "Unbelievable!" Don't forget to hit that follow button so you won't miss the next jaw-dropping moment. Woohoo! When a terrible monsoon met Typhoon Gimi, it led to a series of horrifying collisions between barges and a bridge. Debris flew like missiles as a massive tornado ripped through Mississippi. It looked just like an apocalyptic movie. In an instant, everything around was lifted into the air, leaving residents stunned by nature's sudden wrath. Unbelievable. The flood surged like a towering wall of water, wave after wave crashing endlessly. This is why you must always be cautious when driving in winter. Even a small chunk of snow can cause a serious accident. When nature loses its temper, roofs, vehicles, and sheds don't stand a chance.
Que se puede ir para allá y se puede entrar.
In just a flash, the house was reduced to rubble, carried away by the flood. No one expected this level of destruction in New Hampshire. The ground appears to be smoking. This isn't special effects. It's 100% real. Something is boiling beneath the Earth's surface. Strong winds not only shook Shepherd's Bush, but also ripped rooftops into the air, freezing everyone in shock. A trampoline, seemingly harmless, suddenly launched into a swimming pool like a stunning slow-motion stunt, all because of extreme wind. A near tragedy, a powerful warning about driving cautiously in construction zones. Oh no. A fiery vortex suddenly formed amidst the blaze. It's as if nature was raging in Alabama. Within seconds, the stadium's tin roof was ripped apart by Storm Ophelia like paper. Cork City FC's home ground was heavily damaged. A serious water pipe burst occurred in Anshan-Guizhou. Residents are urged to stay safe and steer clear of the affected area. A wall split open and collapsed with a deafening roar. The house turned into rubble, and a gray cloud billowed like a tsunami.
2块。
A furious tornado tore off a factory roof in Greece within minutes. The scene was beyond belief. During Memorial Day weekend, Lake Havasu suddenly lit up in a blazing red as all eyes turned to a yacht engulfed in flames. A giant manta ray appeared near the water's surface, turning this moment into pure magic. What happens when a truck crashes and flames erupt on a highway? The footage is absolutely gripping. Security cameras captured a violent shake, and within seconds, the glass shattered into pieces. The sheer force of the tremor was shocking. In the blink of an eye, a small whirlwind swept through and left the whole town in ruins. A terrifying tornado tore through Smith Island, ripping apart homes and leaving unimaginable devastation in its wake.
I did! No, we have to get her out of here.
A dashboard camera recorded the exact moment nature lashed out, a roaring tornado destroying everything in its path. Thankfully, no one was hurt. A rare moment as 6 whales hunted alongside dolphins, churning the waters off Montauk in a spectacular show of teamwork. It looked like an action movie, but this was a real-life crash that shook the entire neighborhood. You won't believe what just flew straight into this store, only a few steps away from someone standing nearby.
Audio Darren over Ward Insurance.
The ground shook violently, and water erupted like a fountain. All this from a tiny crack. Nature never fails to surprise. The earth quaked so fiercely that a skyscraper collapsed, tearing apart like paper under nature's fury. Just a few days of heavy rain washed away all preparations. Nature is always more powerful than we imagine. Trampoline or bass drum. Hail bounced wildly during a ferocious storm in France. A sudden collision. Luckily, both drivers walked away unharmed.
That's transformer though. It's the electrical side, isn't it? Yeah.
No one expected such a fierce blaze right in the heart of London. Everything seemed normal until this man became the unlucky star of the worst string of events that day. You just wanted to wait for the tram, but the station had other plans. A sudden fire sent the whole block into panic. A once peaceful town is now submerged in floodwaters. Let's send a wish for the residents to find peace and normalcy again. A surreal sight as floodwaters transform the street into a river in just minutes. Who needs action films when nature delivers real-life devastation?
Oh my God! We're in a tornado! We're literally in a fucking tornado, dude.
Look at the trees, dude.
Oh fuck, dude, it just crushed the crane truck. Oh my fucking God!
A life or death moment caught inside the eye of the storm in St. Louis. Never underestimate the weather. It only takes minutes to change everything.
Lay down, bro.
Holy fuck.
That's why I got out the machine.
Holy fuck, dude. What's going on?
A Mexican ship greeted the Brooklyn Bridge with a thunderous crash. The 147-foot mast wasn't backing down for anyone.
Bridge is shaking out there.
A water spout suddenly rose from Lake Travis, stunning an entire family. A wild, breathtaking sight. A massive fireball exploded. Black smoke billowed. The semi-truck vanished in seconds.
Man injured. She's actually headed to the hospital anyway for doctor's appointment. I'll follow.
Think moving houses is tough? This gust of wind can do it in 5 seconds flat.
Get in, go.
What began as a normal fishing trip turned into an unforgettable display of wild ocean hunting.
Dios mío, se cayó eso. Yo cuando vi eso.
A helicopter spun out of control just after taking off from a rooftop. Passengers were rescued in the nick of time.
Se cayó el helicóptero. No.
Oh! Woohoo!
An entire construction collapsed in a flash, raising serious questions about site safety standards. A little humor amid the chaos. Moments like this are priceless. What exactly is happening inside this luxury building in the heart of Manhattan?
God, it's on fire.
The wing burst into bright sparks, lighting up the sky over Miami like a Hollywood film scene.
I hope they're okay.
A real-life near miss. A speeding car came out of nowhere, and the man dodged it in the blink of an eye. A battery started smoking, then exploded violently, turning the e-scooter shop into an inferno. A scrap truck suddenly tipped over, crashing violently and shaking the quiet neighborhood. Oh no, what is happening? Nature is not something to mess with. Debris flew like missiles, sweeping away everything in its path as it tore through a small alpine town in Switzerland. Just when you think your car is safely parked, a tornado in New York turns it into a flying kite.
Yo! What the? What?
A horrifying moment in Baltimore. A massive cargo ship slammed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge, causing it to collapse right before people's eyes.
No shot! No shot! Gosh!
In the blink of an eye, debris flew wildly through crowded streets. A tornado reminded us that nature can flip in an instant. In the middle of a barren land, nature once again leaves humans speechless with awe. An entire cliff comes crashing down. Carmen's family could only scream and film as the landslide blocked the highway.
Oh, crap.
Well, here it goes, look at that, look.
You're fishing when you hear a loud crack. Do you run or pull out your camera? Starting the new year with a pod of dolphins dancing in the sea, a gentle reminder that joy often comes from the simplest things. just trying to film the rain when the wind picked up and flung a roof sheet straight into the window.
Holy smokes.
Not even the fire station was safe. The tornado lifted its roof like a sheet of paper. A truly breathtaking sight. A completely unwanted takeoff. Strong winds ripped solar panels off a building roof and smashed them onto a parked car. A driver in Sydney held his breath when the truck ahead dropped cargo right in the middle of heavy traffic.
But actually, this is funny. And they kept oh!
A flying chair nearly turned into a disaster, but thankfully, everyone remained safe.
I'm fine. Mommy, what the hell was that? Will you call my dad? I don't think.
You just witnessed the true power of a flash flood, sweeping away a whole bridge like it never existed. A heart-stopping scene. A plane crashes onto the runway in a fiery blaze, leaving everyone holding their breath. When a bounce house tries to play superhero, but forgets that electricity doesn't play games. A dust vortex rips through a military camp, as if to warn that nature's battle is far from over. Typhoon Meggie hits Taichung, sending scaffolding tumbling like dominoes. An eerie sight for anyone watching.
Oh!
Just seconds after the ice cracked, the boat became a target for a towering wall of water.
This close to dying before.
There he goes, he's moving fast now. He's dropping it really quick now. Whoa! Shit!
A breathtaking moment. Crane slowly descends until it suddenly spirals out of control in a crowded street.
Dude, I thought the shit's gonna fall.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Oh, we need to put some drains in here.
A lightning bolt slams into the ocean right next to a ferry. This terrifying moment deserves a like and share.
I was right there, yo. It literally hit the thing.
Tornado forms like a giant arm from the sky. What an overwhelming scene. Someone might have been a little too excited for donuts. They smashed through the door to get in. Scaffolding collapses like a thunderclap, and the car below can only take the hit. Isaias left nothing untouched.
Había carro, suerte a Dios. Ay, mi...
A thunderous crash and clouds of dust. An old building writes its own ending. Lava from Kilauea surges forward, swallowing everything and passing through metal fences like they're not even there. A massive container ship crashes into the guardrail under Brickell Bridge, enough to make anyone flinch. A massive landslide erupts right at a construction site. Luckily, no one was injured. That sound gives you goosebumps. Would you run away or start filming? Comment with 1 or 2.
There's a tornado! Oh my God!
You can literally feel the force of the wind through this clip. Absolutely terrifying. The McCluggage Bridge exploded on the night of April 28th in Peoria, lighting up the sky and stunning the entire city.
Oh, there it goes. Woo!
In just 30 seconds, an entire mountain seemed to melt away. A display of nature's raw power, not for the faint of heart. What looked like an ordinary winter moment revealed the quiet strength of nature beneath the ice and cold. The car was swept away without mercy. Storm Atia's power was truly overwhelming. Nature is beautiful, but full of danger. Wishing safety to everyone in the affected areas.
This is my street.
Bison were spotted in the town of Mammoth, grazing near a gas station and restaurant during peak hours. Wild nature at its finest.
So this herd of bison is literally headed to my house.
A major storm shattered a car window near Beaver Stadium, leaving large parts of Pennsylvania in disarray. Dorian's fierce winds ripped down a crane in Halifax with terrifying sound and strength. Hired to remove a tree, they accidentally removed the roof too. Would you agree this is the most expensive tree job of the year?
.328 bridge. Oh my God.
In just seconds, a house was swept away and crushed right before everyone's eyes. The force of water is truly frightening.
Oh my God!
Shit, ain't it?
It's already here.
Oh, they are? This is crazy.
This is freaky.
No one expected such a massive structure to catch fire so violently.
Oh, big fire! Holy crap!
Oh, the field's gonna catch fire.
What the heck?
What the heck, bro?
The entire mountain seemed to explode. An avalanche released a massive white cloud that engulfed the sky.
Oh, we are